Hey, what is going on, guys? This is SMEB Reviews, and today we are taking a look at the second studio album from the Struts titled Young and Dangerous. Let's get to it. How ironic that we get a band that's really taking the classic rock revival sound a week after we got a release from Greta Van Fleet, another band who's doing the same thing. But the Struts, yeah, I'd say they have a better handle of it. The Struts definitely are trying to draw on the past. A lot of people love to make the comparison to Queen. I would push it more towards the Rolling Stones because of their more blues rocky sound, and I think that pushes them a little more towards the Rolling Stones than Queen for me, but I definitely see the comparisons. Now, Everybody Wants, their first album, was a really good album with a lot of solid tracks and some really fun upbeat glam rock, and honestly we did not get much different here. They really did stay true to their form with Young and Dangerous. That being said, honestly this album really works. It has such a punch to it and it's an incredible listen. I was really just kind of in the mud with music. Not to say I didn't like music, but I just wasn't as excited about music for just a little while, and then I heard this album and it reignited that spark in me because it's so incredibly passionate and fun. Luke Spiller is an incredible frontman. He definitely has that punch behind his voice and that sheer charisma that is needed for glam rock. It's absolutely there, and he definitely is a standout in this album. That's not to say that the rest of the band is not good, but it's one of those things that it's just, he is so far above the rest of the band because of his incredible persona that he can put on while he's performing. It really is excellent, and I absolutely love his delivery. Now, throughout this album, and throughout their discography, honestly, they have been able to perfectly implement the elements that people liked from glam rock, the extreme bombast and glittery sound that was fairly derivative but still fun, and take out all of the stuff that people didn't like and add actual substance. A lot of glam rock was a little substanceless, so it was able to take that all out and make something that people would actually enjoy, and that is incredibly important. This is what distinguishes them from Greta Van Fleet. Greta Van Fleet is simple mimicry. Not to say that this new album did not try to move away from that, but that is their style. They are just trying to draw on the influences and really make music that sounds like what they're influenced by. Whereas with the Struts, yes, they are absolutely leaning on and drawing influences from past artists that they appreciate and have built their inspiration based off of, but they really know how to make it their own. They don't necessarily a lot of people like to compare them to Queen, but never once does a song sound like it could fit in a Queen discography or Rolling Stone. They make it their own. They really know how to make a song their own while simply being inspired instead of mimicking another sound. Body Talks is an extremely fun and bombastic song that opens and closes the album, and it really, again, just shows off the power of the band when they are fully going. And Kesha has showed that she can be a rock star. I absolutely loved Rainbow, and her feature in this song, in the second Body Talks, is incredible, and it really works. It shows that she has a lot of power behind her voice and really could become a rock star, and that's excellent because I do really enjoy Kesha, at least for Rainbow. But honestly, that does not take away from Luke at all. He still holds the spotlight as he just has such a persona and charisma about him, and that is essential for being a glam rock band. He has so much more charisma than a lot of other frontmen, and he does it so incredibly well. The band also has a really good sense of hook and melody. In Love with the Camera is an excellent track that stands far above the rest, as it's so incredibly catchy with an excellent bass line and really excellent guitar flourishes that really complement Luke. and really work well. It's an incredibly catchy and infectious song that is instantly danceable and instantly recognizable. It's easily one of the best tracks on this album. Fire and Ashes is a two-part story, and it honestly shows that they don't just stick to one sound. They really did mix it up with those two songs and make a different approach to their music. It's one that I do really enjoy, and it doesn't sound like any of their other songs, which could end up breaking the cohesion of the album, but never does. It really just flows excellently, and these songs fit in perfectly, though they don't really fit in necessarily with the direct Queen or Rolling Stones comparisons that have been made of them. And no, this album is not perfect. Songs like Bulletproof Baby or Freak Like You aren't exactly up to the high standards that some of these songs set, but honestly, this album is really good, and plus they had obviously a much bigger budget on this album, as the production is incredible. I really, really do enjoy this album. It does have a few weaker moments, but even those are not weak in context of music, just in the context of an already incredible album. Yes, it's held back a little bit by its lack of substance, but honestly, isn't that what glam rock is? It comes with the genre. So, and honestly still, there's a lot of songs with substance in the lyrics, just not all of them. So, honestly, I do really love this album, and I feel like this is one that will slowly grow on me more and more. But with the 4 listens I got into it, we're going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. What did you guys think of this album? Please let me know down below. Also, is there anything I can do to improve the quality of my videos or any upcoming albums you'd like me to check out? Also, I do have a Twitter if you want to check that out. Link is in the description. Besides that, thank you guys so incredibly much for watching this video. It really does mean a lot, and I'll see you guys later.